Stansted Express bus, 40 minutes and costs £2.
Now approaching Stansted Airport coach station, where this bus terminates. Alight here for domestic and international flights. Please remember to take all your belongings with you, and thank you for travelling with us on the X30.
Right, the heathen has landed. We are here, Bydgoszcz. And over there is the number 80 bus, which we get into the town. Right, that's the airport bus, the number 80. This is where it stops at the railway station. And this is where you get it to go back to the airport from. That's the City Hall. What a lovely building. There's a statue of Caspar the Great, who was the king of this region back in the day. I always think I'd rather have a song written about me than a statue made of me. So what is it at the end of the day? You just plunk down at you for pigeons to shit on. Look at them, all just waiting, aren't they? Waiting for me to get out of the way so they can go out there and dump it on his head. Down this little windy alley, and there's at the bottom here is what they call the Venice of Poland. Let's have a look. I've seen people online saying that this is the most cleanest town in the whole of Europe. I don't know how true that is or not. Was. Obviously too cold at the moment, but they do in the summer, or when the weather gets a bit bad, they do all cruise boats all going up and down the river here. It's called the River Breeder, I think. That there is the Opera House, sort of like a Poundland version of the one in Australia. Oh mate, it's legal, this, all these ghastly padlocks everywhere. Watch out, I'm going to get shot. Look at this, just my luck. Beautiful town square. You've got some great big charity event going on. And every 2 seconds a jam roll comes up, rattling the tin in front of me. I keep saying, sorry Polski, charity begins at home. You ain't getting nothing out of me. What a racket. Now that beautiful old building there is an old post office apparently, or maybe even still a working one. What a beautiful building. That is the most famous thing in this town, believe it or not. It's a suspended statue of David Hasselhoff with his pool cue. He, before he became an actor, he used to hustle around the pool rooms and snooker halls of this town, earning his money that way. And in reverence of that, they had this statue made of him. It's one beautiful building. There's some work gone into that. You'd happily go and buy your stamps, wouldn't you, from there? That's the outside of the hotel. It's right up. And that, just at the end of the street there, is the bridge over the river in the old town. Called the Pod of Orland. This is the hotel. Look at the door handle. lovely is that? What a beautiful old hotel. Well, this is what 40 quid gets you for the night. That's with a breakfast in the morning, might add. It's got a cupboard. It's the bathroom. Actually got a bath and a shower. Clean enough. I've just been keep on pressing that, trying to find the lights, and then I look up there and there ain't no lights. You've got these lamps, a double bed, a couple of 3 bottles of water, desk, TV, so I watch a bit of Polish telly later on. There you go. Do the job for the night. Can't help but think here that Jason Statham's going to start punching people in the mouth and throwing them over the banister so they have that long drop down there. Doing the beer sampling again. Right. First one we got, it's a wheat beer, and a pilsner, a hazelnut, and then a honey one. Let's give them a go. They give these to me the wrong way round. I've just been trying them, and you can tell they're not right, but I've got them in the right order now. That one there is the actual wheat beer, the first one. The second one there is the pilsner. The third one is the hazelnut, and the dark one there is the honey beer. I must say that one there, the hazelnut one, that is really nice. That's definitely my favourite out of these 4. In that last video in Eindhoven, when I've done the beer testing there, that was nearly 15 quid I think they charged for the 4 samples there, and by comparison here in Poland, these is coming out at 26 zlotys, which is roughly a £5. So a lot better price wise. Right, really sure what this is. It's just the picture to right on the menu. It's 39 zlotys, so 8 quid. So this is in the Merlin pub now, and I'm just trying this one called Ziwick, which is the most popular beer apparently here, and that one's just cost me 11 zlotys, so 2 quid basically a pint. There's 2 others I wanted to try. There's Zamkovi, which is the oldest beer, and Caper, which is the strongest. This is now in the London pub. I've tried a pint of this one called Special. Not so bad. And it was a little bit cheaper than here. It was only 10 zlotys, so dead on 2 quid a pint. So not bad at all. Not bad taste of this one, to be fair. Sausage, scrambled egg, pancake, and potato fritter, and a couple of rolls, and coffee. Actual proper bit of honey. Never actually tried that before. Right, this road here, which I'm not going to try to pronounce, is meant to have the nicest buildings in the whole of this city. Looks like every one of them's different as well. There's the old squeaky foot from Bavaria, isn't it? That one there with the owl, all the, looks like the gold gilt going around everything on the building. Lovely features all these have got. Turret windows up there now. This place here is said to be called Composers Park. They've got the Pomeranian Philharmonic place there. And you've got all these different statues of famous Polish composers that I've never heard of. If you can hear me above the noise, that's the Archer Lady statue. And if you remember the David Hasselhoff one yesterday, in one of his hands he's holding an arrow, and what they're saying is she fires the arrow at him and he catches it. But I don't think it's a Cupid thing, it's more a thing where David Hasselhoff has gone round and seen her and then give her one, and then shot off early hours of the morning and given her the needle over it. But you have to look into that legend yourself. Another composer, never heard of. I will say one thing, what you notice in here, is all these Poles walking their dogs around, none of them pick up the dog shit. Since I've been here, I've seen this loads of times with dogs literally cocking their arses and dumping everywhere, and then they just walk off. None of them pick it up. So you've got to be a bit careful walking around places like this. If you straight off the paths and that, it's full of dog crap. Look at that boathouse. It's different. It's the monument against fascism, which they've got in the town square here. Maybe you should have thought about that before you elected Donald Tusk. This is the town square. Very nice. I was working out, this is actually the 7th time I've been to Poland. The first time about 20 odd years ago. I was in Berlin and we got a train down to Frankfurt am Oder, and we crossed the bridge into Poland, a place called Sublice, or Sublicy. Spent the day there. Next one I went to Krakow with my daughter. Done all the sights there. That must have been 15 years ago. Then went to Warsaw. When we was actually in Warsaw, it was their Independence Day. So they did the big nationalist march, 100,000 people on it. That was something else. After that one, I've done Gdansk, or Danzig as it used to be called. That was really nice there. I've done a thing down on the river there. They had an old pirate boat, and you got on the pirate boat and it took you through the old shipping docks where the Solidarity movement started, and you went to a place called Westerplatte, which is where Germany invaded Poland, which was the start of World War II. The one after that I did was Rocklaw, as I call it, or Wrocław, I think is the how they pronounce it. That used to be called Breslau. That was a nice enough place. I can't actually think of anything what I see or done there, but I remember it was all right. And then I've done Poznan. That was really nice. Done the tour of the football ground there. That was good. Nice city, Poznan. And now this one, Bydgoszcz. This is my 7th time here. It makes me wonder how this place will change now. I think it's lovely, Poland, but now you've elected that Donald Tusk, I can only see it going downhill from here. Bit of work gone into that door. This is the giant cathedral. It says originally this was made of wood, and then in the 15th century the Teutonic Knights burnt it down and it was rebuilt again years later. That place there is the soap museum. If you look online for this town, that always comes up. You have these ghastly American couples called Chad and Imogen going in there and then making a bit of soap. Really can't see the point in that, coming all this way to make a bar of soap. Then after they made the bar of soap, they go and find a cake shop and eat some vegan cakes and do a review of it. Nice. I suppose the only good thing about a soap shop, you ain't going to get no communists around here. So I never understand about the language barrier people go on about. Look at that over there, it's quite simple. Telephony, you get a telephone. Laptopy, you can get a laptop. And caproni, if you want some prawns. So it's obvious really, isn't it? I can't see what the problem is with language. I was on the airport bus and then we passed this football ground, which I assume must be the local Bydgoszcz team. So we've jumped off the bus and have a quick look around. Here we are, right outside the ground. It doesn't look like we're about to get in there. It looks pretty secure. I gather it's rough here when you see these signs up. No fireworks, no bottles, no knives or guns, no fires, or no balaclavas. No knives or guns. But again, you look, got all these old tenement blocks. There's a Lidl's just up there, or I suppose they can go and load up on their tins of Tisky before they see the game. So you can imagine this could be quite rough here. I kept on seeing this Z spray painted up around the town there, so obviously this is what it is, it's to do with the football club here. Now I've managed to get in, found the gate open. Looks like the main stand. I don't think I'm going to achieve. I don't know. It's a side view of the stadium. Jump back on the airport bus. Here it comes here in the distance, number 80. There's 2 of these run every hour. It takes about 40 minutes, I reckon. Back at the airport for the return trip home. I've just got off the bus, just a quick heads up, it is only contactless on there. You can't get an actual physical ticket. It's very easy to work, to be fair, and you've got an English icon button, Union Jack, you press that and you just go through it. But I only got the 20-minute ticket, which was 3 zlotys, but you probably want an hour one in truth, which was 4.8 zlotys, so still under £1, so nothing really. Have a coffee at the airport. I used that machine, it was just using up some change on it, but it was another £1. That concludes this bit of travelling from Essex to Poland, spending the night in a hotel, having a bit of food, a few beers, a bit of sightseeing, then returning the next day back home with £7 left in my pocket out of a £100 budget that we started with.